Hi guys, how are you doing? Back to again our live stream. The idea is to produce a forecast specifically for you guys so you guys can actually see and understand that how it would specifically be really useful for you guys. And there's also some trades that are being taken. I would be discussing that. So, moving further, today is basically 3rd Jan, that is like the Friday that seems to be the done we are done for the week. So it was like 1st Jan was like a non-functional day, but on 2nd Jan we got a good moves, and on 3rd Jan as well we certainly had like a good data coming. This was a forecasted one, more than the forecasted one, and similarly like more than the forecasted one. But most probably like the things that would be creating more differences, like from Jan 6th, that is Monday. Although like it is like really intense data that is coming, like specifically on like we do have like some of the job openings. Tuesday is really important. I'm skipping it right now, but just telling you like FOMC meetings are really important, and non-farm payroll. So kind of like uh, there is a lot that would be happening. So anytime you find a good setup, you can like execute, because for sure there would be volume out there. So now, most probably if you have seen like the last stream, so the idea was that DXY, I've kept the high up there. Just a sec. So I have kept the high up there because it was like constantly in a format of breaking the structures right now. So there was like a clear breakout happening around this level, clear breakout that has happened around this level. Price was in the range right here, and it was around like 12 days. Most probably like the price was down and gave us a peak formation low, and price actually broke out of the structure with a good intensity. There's a around about like 3 candle pullback structure around here. That is a corrective move, and right now let's see that price can even take and move further up on that level. For that reason, that we can see right now is we do have like a formation up here like that. I want to like mark it because these are really important. Breakout, if things happen and breakout or reaches to this top level right now, because uh, it would be giving us a good pullback structure as well. So certainly like what actually I want to see is that this price like coming back down there. Still the price would stay in bullish momentum and can give us a move like that on the other side. So right now this breakout that happened is really huge. And when there's a big intense breakout, so most times the pullbacks aren't that deep, so price can continue like that on the upper side, reaching to that level. Because secondly, we do have like a 110 level up here as well. So in that case, right now it's just like a bullish candle, but the momentum isn't that much because the moves are done. So USD CAD has been like our player that has been in a range. You can see around, like for example, let's start see from here till this point. It has been around like 15 days and 16 hour that the price has been in the range. uh, Most probably like I was actually looking around here. There was a peak formation high that has happened here, but the idea is that the price is right now like again breaking out of this zone. uh, could be a moment of patience right now, because it was another R block I was looking at. Like any kind of like pullback could give us a move like that for capturing the move in the range. But let's wait right now because there is nothing. But what we can do actually is if this actually continues, we can we can see that our alert would be triggered right here, and if there's a breakout that happens around here, so this all range can act as a good support in order for a breakout to move on the upper side like that. So let's dive deep and see what are the upper levels. So we do have some upper levels up here. So yeah, we can even like move our upper level above there in order to recognize USD CAD, because most probable chances that it would be taking these highs. The way it is breaking right now, it seems like the way it is holding, price can reach to that level as well. So I don't mind taking it right now for Monday. So let's enlarge this alert. Something like that. We can like actually look into the structure like that. Although uh, the problem with like the lowest version of the trading view is that like there's no data on the 4 hour chart like that. So in that case we have to like make our decisions based on the current structure as well as on the daily. So this is what we are looking at. What we can do currently is mark this structure high so that it can give us a let's remove it. Let's see how the price actually like reacts around this point. It is really important for us to wait right now. So moving further to USD CHF. So there was a structure right above here on USD CHF, and there was a breakout you can see around this range. Most probably, like let me like tell you guys that um, just a sec. Now you see that this was the basically the breakout of this sub resistance right here with the high momentum, right? There was a corrective move, price pushed on the upper side again there was a retest, price formed this pin bar right here. That is a evening star pattern, and price even pushed on the upper side, then 1 2 3 candle retracement, pulled back, reached to this level right now, and again giving us a good formation. Let me make the structure again, that it's like really good structure guys, for your understanding. And even like we can screenshot it, mm, and see how beautiful it was. Like price went up, pull back, went up, pull back, formation here, break out of the structure, came back, pull back exactly to the pip to pip, and right now the price can most likely reach to this level as well. So I don't know like it will be happening right now or it would be happening later on, but still there are chances that price can go like that. So it's a good formation right now which we are looking at. I wanna like save it. So moving further to the next pair, that is USD JPY. USD JPY isn't impressive in its move, although the range is quite clear. So what really ended up happening that after the breakout of this structure from this point, let's zoom out a little bit like that. So after the price actually broke out from here, this was actually our peak formation low. So you can see that price went up, gave us up this pin bar right here, really important. After that, the price started pushing on the upper side. There was a small retest here, like when the price broke out of this level, came back down and pushed up like that. So after this breakout, really important candle up here, price went up continuously, even like taking the highs from these points. Price pushed back as a corrective move, came back down, formation of this demand zone above here. This is kind of like a demand zone. Price came back down. This was the initial high right here, like that. Price came back down. The breakout was like really big, so the pullback is like a bit smaller, but price eventually reached on the upper side. Formation of this range structure right here. Then again, the price pulled back down to this level, and after that, price is trying to like make the highs, but it is like constantly like failing. But on the other hand, if I can show you that this is the zone that actually kind of like worked here, right here you can see price came back down and it is like bouncing off the structure. But on the other hand, what we actually need to do is we actually need to, let me show you that. This is an important structure. Now what we need to do is that the price should like touch this high first, and if the price would be touching this high, breaking this level on the upper side, then we can actually see and analyze that what could be happening next, and most probably that would be happening in next week. So on the other hand, the price is in like a micro range right now. Although we have marked this level, this could be another level here. Just a sec, guys. So this is another point where the price has been like currently showing the rejections as well. But um, I don't want to mark this level. The reason behind for not marking this level is the idea that this is not exact peak formation high that I am actually looking for. So there's a high likelihood that the structure up here isn't like that clear as its bottom, so there's most likelihood that it would be taken out and price can be pushed on the upper side, and high likelihood that the price would be breaking this level and reaching to that point further. So moving further, and I want to remove this right now, so because we know this is how it is forming. Euro has formed a peak formation low, and this is a really important structure for us right now. We have been waiting for this formation from quite long. Let me explain you what I'm trying to tell you, guys. You see right here. Oh, okay, you see right here. Again, I have to make it again. I want it to be straight. See right here. So price actually, this was like the structure. We had like this range, and price actually broke out of this range with high intensity with this order block right here. So anyway, just forget about that. And price came back down, right? Retested once, pulled back, came back down, retested twice, pushed back up, couldn't reach that level, formed this kind of structure. We had I had like already marked this in my previous streams as well. You can see right here, price came back up on the side, but the real reaction that we actually got is because of this structure right here. So because of this structure right here, we got the reaction, and eventually like price came back up there, tested the level. After that, price was forming and respecting this low down there because of this low as well. So they we kind of like got a reaction, but the momentum which with price came back down, pushed the price on the downside like that, and right now we are having a reversal up here. So there could be a higher likelihood each time that price can actually like form up and move up from this point now. Why I'm saying that? Because most probably like the trend is on the downside, but why I'm just thinking like the price can actually like first of all, like this could be our first target as well with any kind of pullback. Although we can get a pullback as well, it's like a double-sided move, like it's trading, it's like two dimension. So right here we can get a reaction, even right there we can get a reaction, and each time we can get a reaction around here as well for the downside. But with this peak formation low right here, it seems to be quite genuine right now. So in that regard, I would be thinking that if the price starts pushing on the upper side like that, so then there would be a pullback and price can then go back and reach to this high as well. So this is what I'm thinking in coming future, that price can do like that. But most probably, if we see the classical structural pattern, so most probably like we can get a reaction around here or here or here to push the price back down there as well. So it all depends upon the conditions and the structures of the market structure formation at that point. So but I'm really happy that we have this formation right now. So I want to like note this down, because we can actually look at later on Monday, because uh, euro could be a option if it actually moves according to the plan. So euro JPY, like we took this position yesterday, gave me good profits. So came back down, and price actually like broke out of the structure, but it started coming back inside the zone, and I was quite sure about this trade, and it just went and gave me a good profit. I kind of like locked the initial level around here and then further moving on the upper side. So then what happened, that all of a sudden uh, price started like showing the high volatility, and this type of like a candle formed, that price went up and started coming back down, and now in the zone in the middle. So it's the levels are fine, but the idea remains the same, that there is no trade in it right now until unless like it takes some kind of like extreme level. There this is the running trade right now which I am in. I told you guys about this trade in my previous streams, that this could be a principal uh, focus for me, because what ended up happening, that I was actually looking at this level around here. This was the level I was expecting a pullback, because you see, this is how there was a breakout that happened. And with the breakout that happened, price came back, started going into the range on the upper side. There was a breakout from the on the lower side. Price came back down. I was expecting some kind of like reaction around here, so that price can be pushed on the upper side. But initially, the the reaction seemed fine. But the most important thing to consider is that price actually couldn't hold this level, and price came back down. As the price was coming down, I kind of like waited till I got a reaction around here with this 4-hour candle right here. And when the reaction happened with this that with that 4 hour, there was another then there was a more waiting period for me, and I kind of like waited for this candle, and this candle kind of like was formatting the bullish structure, and in that regard I kind of like took a position up here. And after that, there was like a sell off that happened yesterday, and I was like confident about my stop loss above below there, because if the price kind of like touch this level, so there could be a high likelihood that price can go on the downside. So as the price was holding this zone down there, and there was a small pullback formation of the peak formation low above right here, and the price can actually go up. So this is kind of like the initial zone I'm looking at. Although right now the liquidity is kind of like low, but I might be holding it till I get this level to be taken out, so that it could give me a good profit. As an initial, I might be planning to close like around 60% here, so that if the price goes on the upper side, it can go. So what I actually like think personally is that this would be a safe exit around here for a certain position. So after that, there could be a pullback, or price can come back down and then again start retracing on the upper side. So something like that. What this is what I am like most probably expecting. So after moving the price reaching up above here, I might be bringing my stop loss around this level or this level, because if the price breaks above this level or reaches to that level, there could be a high likelihood that uh, this order block can actually react, because it hasn't like reacted right now here. So this is a running trade in front of you guys. So Euro NZD, guys, it was also a good solid structure. I've been like discussing with you guys that uh, that this is an area right here, and you can see that how exactly the price showed its reaction around here, and after that the price pulled back up, made this kind of structure, and it could be a nice position to if the price starts breaking out small pullbacks and can reach to this level above there, reaching towards this order block above there, and then taking this initial profit, and then we can further understand that. But in that regard right now, the decision which we have to make is to put a level up above that, because without this level, this was an initial level, but it's kind of like, let's keep it like that. Most probable chances that the price can be pushed on the upper side in order to continue that, because the price has been like in a continuous bullish channel right here. You can see like that price has been like in a bullish channel. There was a breakout that happened here, and similarly like the structure was like that. Price broke out of this structure, came back down, but still the pressure is bullish. So most probably, like if price holds this level around here, price can actually like push on the upper side like that. I hope it makes sense. Hmm. And there is another really important stuff that is happening is if you see this level or this level, price can break out of this level and this is a clear zone to push the price on the upper side. Hmm. So this is EuroCAD. We have been like discussing EuroCAD as well, and it was a most expected move around this level. Price has formed, and price has given us a move. Till that point, we could have like, if the trade was taken around here, we could have like locked the profit right now, and price can move. So there's, because my trade is running, so I was just like fine with the one which I took because I was more focused on Euro Aussie rather than like Euro CAD at that moment. So, but it's a good move that happened. So this is how we are looking at the structure right now. Although the peak formation is on the top, which I've like marked, but although the move is completed from this point, but the reason of not entering into EuroCAD at that moment was like the confirmation, because there wasn't like any kind of like specific structure which I was uh, specifically aligning myself with. Price could have like came back down there as well. So, and you see like if this is a demand zone right here, so it wasn't even like much more probable at that time. So you see that let the most probable chance is like if the price continues on the top, price can reach to this level, and if prices reaches to this level, price can go on the upper side as well, or if we get any sort of pullback after that, price can like go on the upper side like that. So in that regard, right now, let's place our alert above here. Similarly, like Euro JPY has been like sorry, it was EuroCAD, yep. And Euro JPY is similarly in a structure format, gave us this doji right here. And after this doji, there is a good amount of like small dojis that signifies that the sell structure has been like stopped around here. The sellers are being stopped around here. So right now we do have this level above here and this level. So let's see that how actually price reacts around this level. Although there is not any kind of like significant structure which we are looking at, so this could be another structure right here that can give us a good reaction, but let's mark that because there's a good distance between them. I believe that we should mark it around this level because something like that, so that this range actually can be more significant. So after this range is seems to be more significant right now, and you see like this is also like a good point right here. So we do need to, and what if we bring it The high is so 0.95 and high is 294,306. So if we bring it to 306, let's keep it like that so that we can actually get some kind of reaction around this level. So what I did is like I placed my alert right here. If there is a significant move towards the upside, we can alert would be triggered. Although this could be a good trade because I have like already taken a trade, so I'm not like taking it on the spot, but still it has a potential to go on the upper side like that. Guys, the price really held well based on this zone right here. You see, this is the structure right here. How beautifully the price pulled back to this zone right here and gave us the reaction. This is your CHF, and high likelihood is that this could be our initial profit targets. So in that case, if you remove this, it seems to be more valid right now. This is an this is another formation. This is pound USD. This was a pound structure which I was looking at yesterday. Really amazing because see, I could have placed my level on the downside, but I kind of like was expecting a reaction around this point because of this candle, so I didn't move. Although this isn't a significant reversal trade right now, but or for some people it could be. That is really important because it depends upon your risk appetite. That either you wait for how many confirmations. So this is how we are. I'm currently looking at this was a structure right now. So this is another local structure right now. So price coming to this level around here can give us a move towards the downside further if the structure continues on the downside. But if the price reaches within this range, so high likelihood that price reaches. If the price reclaims this range, it seems then the price can have a bullish impact after that. So it's similarly like that kind of structure broke out, came back, started pulling back. If the price broke this structure right here, then we can expect a move like that on the upper side, and we can actually catch the move till this point, and it's a good significant move that is up there. So euro or pound odd. See guys, it's like how the levels are respecting. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful that yesterday, like I had an option that I should take a position in euro odd or pound odd because these were the significant levels that I actually was looking for. And specifically when this candle started formation, I was expecting a reaction to go a bit downside because, uh, but anyway, I took the position in euro odd rather than like pound odd, which we have discussed it. And you see right from this this small resistance, there is a breakout candle, and now price can equally like pushed on the upper side, reaching to this level can give us a good profit if somebody can take it right now. So the initial target that we are looking at is that anywhere here we can just like lock in some profits and let the further price run. Seems really legit in the reaction. A wonderful, wonderful reaction, and what we can actually expect is like taking our initial profits around this zone as well. Based on this peak formation, it could give us a good, it's a good amount of pips are in there. So awesome. Again, a wonderful reaction around this point. You see, this was the high. This is kind of like a structure which we are looking at right now. And you can see this is another order block that has been like playing out in here. Certainly like that. This is the kind of like a structure which we are looking at, and high probable chances that price can reach to this level, or even if the price reaches to this lowest possible high right here, it can give us a great reaction. And this is GBP CAD. I was looking for this level, but price kind of like pumped up before reaching to that level. So in that regard, let's remove this alert right here, because the significant move which we were actually looking for has already happened this level around this level. And the reaction was with this candle. The reaction is around this candle here. You see price came back down exactly from the 50% of this candle. We are getting a reaction. So although this order block was like really huge, so I didn't kind of like mark it, but I was I was expecting a reaction from that, and been like mentioning that. So let's kind of like increase it to this point. So what's the upper limit? Let's wait till the price actually like reaches to this level around here. This is a support right here. So any kind of reaction around here can tell us this is the cats are actually the ones that actually moved really well rather than the other pairs. So it's quite significant right now that this this is a price that is pulling on the upper side, and price can even go on the upper side like that, and after that there could be a move till that point as well. So let's see that how actually price would be moving. So in that case, let's put our alert right above here, because we need some extreme points and beautiful reaction. On the other hand, pound yen, I was just like saying about that, talking about that this is kind of like the point where the price can actually hold, and it kind of like held really well. This could be the reaction for the further move. See, the idea you need to understand is that if there's a range and there's a breakout, it doesn't mean that the sellers can push the price further down until and unless like the market structure develops right here. So in that case, you have to actually wait. See, the price actually like broke out of this structure coming back down, but with this breakout, price came back down, pushed on the upper side. Then seller increased the momentum and like kind of like pushed the price on the downside. But still, what about this move up, back up, down there? So until and unless like the sell structure actually develops, if the price actually moves on the upper side, then gave us a reaction, breaking the structure, giving the structures like that. In that regard, the price can turn into the bearish structure, but still, like it's so early to say that it can actually turn into the bearish structure. It seems to be quite legit right now that it is in the bullish structure, holding the level. Another great Swiss. This is pound Swiss right here, so it's holding the zone right here, and it's in our small range right now. We can't do anything about it, so let's move further. This is AUD USD. AUD USD has been like in an intense range format right now. Like, see, this is the kind of like a structure which we are looking at, and the upper range right there. So let the price come back down there. My alert has been down there if the price reaches on the bottom. So it's kind of like ambiguous to even like take a trade right now, because it's in like intense range. Until unless like we get a good signal of a breakout reaching to that level, then we can actually like start looking for some positions in this. This is Euro AUD and the D. You see that this reaction was great around at this point. Have been like mentioning that, but with this VIX we couldn't like actually enter in there because it was like so much intense. The price, way the price has like reacted around this level. See my alert above there, and price reached to that level and started giving us a reaction from that level. But still, there isn't much to do in here, although like this order block, or let me make it more precise, that this order block around here that can act as a demand zone now. This could act as a demand zone. You see price went up, pulled back within this zone order block that created it as a demand zone, and price can reach to this level. So in that case, what we can actually do is putting a level right there, putting a level right here, like that. Price comes back to this level, then we can actually see some kind of like a good reaction. So otherwise, if the price goes on the upper side, we would be like readjusting our levels. Just a sec, guys. What I'm doing is I want to bring this alert on the downside, because if there is any sort of a pullback around here, so this could actually act as a good demand zone here, and we can get a reaction from the top. So what we are looking at is that if the price comes back down there, holds it, keep the formation like that, break out of the range, we can get a structure like that. So I hope it makes sense, guys. Really good formation in AUD CAD gave us CAD pairs gave us a great reaction, literally a great reaction, and at least we are able to like significantly understand the reactions and clear moves. So let's bring this downside, because it's really important to update the level now. This could be a good peak formation low down here, and after that, what we are looking at is like price can like significantly reach to that level, really important. And if the price actually reaches to this level, after this, if there's a breakout, then there could be a pullback, and move could be continued on the upper side like that. So this is what I'm currently expecting, and this can give us a hefty profit if we execute it right. So really important level. Instead I want to like mention like AUD CAD future approach, because it can give us a great move. This could be a significant setup here. Because why I'm saying it could be a significant setup here, because you see this has been like a bullish pullback corrective move, moving on the upper side, reaching to that level. If the price breaks out, pull back around this zone or even around this zone, we could like get a good move like that. And you see that the way it is moving, it is quite good. So really good, really good. Most of the high here is 724, and high above here is 730. So kind of like makes sense right now. And this is AUDJPY. It's not much clear right now, because you see this is kind of like a structure which we are looking at. And if there is any kind of like break above this structure, price has a probability to reach on the upper side like that. So because you see here we do have a structure of something like that. This is kind of like a structure which we are looking at here. So with this breakout, any sort of pullback can give us a move towards upper level like that. This could be our initial profit that we can actually lock in. So seems fine. AUDCHF, amazing breakout. We should be like really happy with these breakouts, because these are the significant movers. And if actually price comes back down there, you see we do have like an order block above, sitting right here, and again we can get a move like that, or even like forming a double top, we can lock something here. So I'm not putting my order block right here, because we can actually like clearly visually see it. So, and the breakout is significant from this point, but it is like a low momentum breakout, and there's a high likelihood that price can even come to this level for the reaction to go back and formation of a double top right here. And if it further goes up, so we can take a position. Really amazing setup too. So New Zealand Kiwi right now hasn't like formed a good low right here. You can see right here it has like formed a low, but it's not significant right now that it should be marked. Let me like make it more clear for you guys. Okay, I think it's my hand that kind of like, see, this is what actually I'm saying, but this is not a peak formation low. So in that regard, I would love to wait for it. See CAD, how the CAD has given us a reaction around this level. Really a good reaction around this level, the way the price has been actually like pushing. So price has like given us a move. Anybody who would be taking the profits around here would be really wise, but it can has a potential to go further on up like that. CADs are amazing, going amazing, and this is really important, that if we can determine that what is pushing, and where actually the good demand is present, we can actually like lock in good amount of profits. So it is also a win, that in order to know that what's going on, because this is all secret out there. So nobody would be telling you like what they are trading and how they are trading and all that stuff. So in that regard, if you can determine that where the momentum is present, things can make a difference for you. So it's certainly like that. It's in a range right now. If there's a break, we can like significantly get a move like that, but it's like quite difficult position right now to take any kind of like entry. So, but the good part is that there is like a thing that let me explain you, like if we do have like a support right that, and if there is enough of the range above like that here, it seems like that it can hold. So that's one of the logic behind it. NZDCHF exactly to this level, price pushed, reached, form a double top above here. And secondly, you see that price is in a channel right now, right here. So let's see that how this swing actually acts, and if if it continues like that. Let's try to make a channel in here. So this is kind of like a structure which we are looking at. So now what's really important is to mark a level right here, because the double top formation has been done right here. This is the formation that we are looking at. So CAD JPY, it is a, of course it is a difficult setup right here. Let's bring our alert down there, and I'm not sure that how this range would be acting, although it shows that it can go down like that. It can go down like that, but there is like a lot to be understand in this position, because of this candle right here. You see it has like a good bullish momentum, or there could be a high likelihood that price can make a low swings and coming back down there like that. So it's like really not significant to take a position above here, but what we can do is that we can find a position like that in here if we just place our alert down there rather than the top side. We can like expect a range again going back on the top like that, but it would be a difficult position to be taken. Hmm. CAD CHF has given us a amazing reversal. You see right here how this structure actually acted in here. You see this neckline, price exactly reached to this neckline and gave us a reversal. But it was like so initial to take it, because it was an initial move. High is 396, 397, 396, 396, 397, and again 396. So let's place it on 397. This is what we are looking at right now, and price pushed on the upper side, broke out of this structure from this level. Now price is pulling back, certainly like to this level. So if most probably the price would be pushing to this level, and then we can actually understand that how things are. So on the other hand, you can see that this is one peak formation, two and third, and now price is coming back down there. So we can get a reaction like that again. I've been like discussing this point with you yesterday. I was like really keen about it to even enter into that. And if I see my notebook, I have like mentioned it that I might be looking that I these are the main pairs for me to even like look at. So This is the kind of like a structure which I'm currently seeking, because you see right here. So because of this zone right here, price has been like reacting, so any form towards this level can be a good idea. Secondly, we can like mark our highs to this level as well, and let's see that how the reaction happens within this range. So guys, that's all. But before finishing the stream, I would like want to take you to the trade. This is the trade that is actually running, and this was like, if this would trade would have been like in a Canadian dollar at any point, can give me a good profits today, but right now it's still like in work in process. So this is what actually the trade currently looks like. So most probably like price can reach to that level. So I would be putting this as a thumbnail. Anyway, guys, take care, have fun, and best wishes for your trading.